Hey guys, it's Lee, welcome back to my channel and to this post-holiday What I've Warmed Wednesday. So I had an absolutely fantastic time in Malaga, lots of running, lots of cycling, lots of sun, sea, sangria, beer, sangria, small beer, small sangria, some rioja, lots of rioja. Yeah, great time had by all, apart from the hour-and-a-half delay coming back. But yeah, oh well. Yeah, great time. Didn't buy any wax melts while I was away. I did treat myself to the Jo Malone Wood Sage and Sea Salt candle at duty free because it's cheaper than the shops. But yeah, there's no unboxing video of that because, well, there's not. So first up, I'll go through the non-scentsy waxes. Because there's only 3 of them. Excuse me. As I said in one of my previous videos, I am now trying to work on like my old bars and non-scentsy ones just to try and bring them down a bit. So warmed through some Sassy Girl Aroma Black Hood, which I had from Melissa. So this is described as woodsy and sweet smoky vanilla scent, and oh, it is just heaven. It is a rich, sweet, smoky, almost slightly chocolatey vanilla scent. Absolutely love this scent. And it's just like almost like a super cute candy bar. Just, oh, I absolutely love that scent. And I know I've said it before, but I also love the show Riverdale, which I believe this is kind of inspired by, seeing as Black Hood was one of the characters in the show. Then I finished off my Callen Candles Black Plum and Rhubarb, and this was a really nice fruity scent. Quite sharp from the rhubarb and slightly sweet from the plum. Really nice scent. I will leave an affiliate link down below if you do want to try these. I think you get like £2 or £2.50 off your order, something like that. So I finished those up. Then I warmed through some Sensationals True North, and yeah, Sensationals, and it's a fresh category. Now it's really hard to describe this one because it is a fresh scent. It's slightly aquatic, almost like ozone-esque. Like you do get that clean, crisp, fresh air vibe from it. Really like this one, and this one went for days and days and days in the bathroom in a tea light warmer. Really impressed with the performance of that. Then on to Scentsy. Some of these I've finished up. Actually, I think most of the ones that I haven't finished are mixers. So first up, I finished off my pumpkin chai. So this is Affiliate Cup with white pumpkin, a swirl of cinnamon and a dash of chai. And this was a really nice, warm, sweet, fresh pumpkin, cinnamony, spicy scent. Really enjoyed warming this. In fact, it's still going in the dining room and the living room at the moment, so it probably won't last much longer, but it's a really nice scent. So I finished that off. Then I finished off my Fearless by Nature from the Disney Frozen 2 collection. So this is brave the journey with unwavering loyalty, traversing wildflowers and sage as you navigate the woods. And it's a really nice, crisp, fresh, woodsy, more on the masculine side of the scale, I would say personally. But not masculine cologne, just masculine, fresh and woodsy. Really like this one. Then I warmed through some Pina Colada Cha Cha, which I don't have the scent notes for this offhand, but it's pineapple, coconut and something else. I will pop the description on the screen here somewhere. but I really like this one. It was one of the, or it was the first Bring Back My bars I had. Really enjoyed this. If it came back, I would possibly club it or just stock up on a few more bars because I do really like it. But it's one that I don't reach for very often, just because, you know, it is, I only have so much of it. But the time has come now. I've had it over 2 years, so I've used half a bar. I need to just use it up now, pretty much before it starts to lose its scent, because there's no point keeping stuff and keeping it and then ending up having to throw it away because it doesn't smell very much anymore. So there was that one. So I'm just trying to keep them separate. Then I finished off my Black Forest Pine, which is dark fir balsam accented with peppered tangerine and an air of smoked vanilla. And this is just such a good deep pine scent. As I've said before, it's not pine like a cheap disinfectant or toilet cleaner. It's just a really nice, strong, rich pine scent. I do have a few more bars of it in my stash. Yeah, it's such a good one. It's one I don't mind having a back stock of. And I think that's all the individual bars. The rest of these now are mixes. So first up of the mixes is the Force Light Side and the Force Dark Side. So the light side, feel the force all around you. It's here, there, in the orange groves, morning mist, and even the driftwood at the ocean's edge. And this one is a nice, clean, fresh scent. Really like this on its own, but it mixes fantastically well with the Force Dark Side, which is the power of this fully armed and operational fragrance, churning with lavender, Madagascar, ginger, vetiver and agarwood. And this one is quite deep and spicy. It reminds me a bit of, I think it was ginger spice. I'm sure I had one called ginger spice and it reminds me of that. And I think it's because of the ginger and possibly the agarwood. But out of these two, on its own, I prefer this, but mixed they are absolutely fantastic. Then on to this mix, which I've almost finished Pineapple Rose, which, as I've said before, not a fan of. I have 1 cube left, and this mix worked so well. It's the one I'll be doing to finish this off. And it's Pineapple Rose is the sweet golden pineapple plays with zesty May lemon and a soft hint of blush rose. And I'm not a fan. It's kind of like a green earthy note to me, and it's just, it's okay. I'm not keen on its own, but I know, was it Melissa? Somewhere I mixed it with Johnny Appleseed, which I didn't have much of. And I was like, oh, I could try it with apple parsley. I didn't have an open bar of apple parsley, but I did have a bar of custard apple open, which is pineapple, sugar, mango capture the essence of custard apple, which I mixed that with Pineapple Rose, and it worked so well. So yeah, that's going to be my mix now to finish this one off. Oh, custard apple. When I first had it, I don't remember being that keen on it, but it is a really nice bar now. It's sat and kind of cured for a bit. Is it December 2021? So what, almost 18 months-ish. Such a good one on its own. So yeah, I will be mixing those to finish Pineapple Rose off. So that will be next week because I want to get rid of it. Then this one was White Tin Cactus. Now, as I've said before, it does remind me of window putty, and I just cannot get that smell out of my head when I smell this, because that is all I smell. But yeah, White Tin Cactus is a clean, crisp and refreshing floral mix with green notes. Yeah. So I tried mixing it with various things last week, or last time I think I mixed it with Blue Grotto. So I tried mixing it with Oodles of Orange, not because it's citrusy, but I just thought, well, let's give it a go. So kids will love this sweet citrusy scent punched up by fresh pineapple, crisp papaya, mango blossom and ripe bunches of tropical berries. And it worked really, really well. I think because Oodles of Orange is such a strong, citrusy, sweet, fruity scent that it cuts through the putty note of this. So yeah, these two worked really, really well, and that's a mix that I will do again. I may or may not do it over the next week. I might do, because I do kind of want to try and finish this off. Then the next one wasn't to like finish a bar off or mix because I didn't like either of these. I was just slightly curious, and the mix really worked very well. So firstly, Clementine Blossom, which is golden citrus surprises pink nectar with a sugar blossom treat. Now on its own, I didn't really get much from this. It was nice, it was just very, very, very light. So because it's a slight floral sweet scent, I decided to try mixing it with Cherry Petals, which is flowering cherry blossoms mingle with pink lady apples and a whisper of sheer vanilla. And do you know what? It worked really well. I know I said that earlier, but it did work really, really well. The two just really complement each other really well. I don't know what it would be like if you had like this in one warmer, this in another warmer in the same room. I only ever do my mixes in the same warmer because I only have one warmer in my rooms. But if you have a large room, or you have, like, I know some people have used lamps like the Obsidian as like table lamps, like at the end of the sofas. No, that would probably work well as well, but mixing them together in the same warmer just worked really well for those two. And then lastly this is kind of a three-way mix. It's not 3 different cubes, it's just 2 mixes, but with the one base one. So first of all, I've finished off these 2 bars. So first up, Unicorn Kisses. This fantasy making fragrance proves that anything's possible with pink watermelon, cherry lollipop and rainbow rose. And this is a really, really good mixer. It's a really good scent on its own, but it's just a fantastic mixer. This is one that's in my club, and I think will probably stay in my club in perpetuity, just because of the fact that I do actually use a lot of this. I've never built up a backstock of this wax, just because of the fact that it's so good on its own and it's really good as a mixer. So for that purpose, that will stay. So I tried mixing it with Mickey Mouse and Friends. So this is Celebrate Everlasting Friendship with a fragrance almost as sweet thanks to Georgia Peach, accented by pops of orange peel and vanilla. And these two together did work really, really well. Even in the clamshell, they do still smell nice together. I did also warm this on its own, which on its own it's a nice scent as well. Then the next mix was with Shut Eye, which is fuzzy peach, jasmine and a touch of cedar harmonised on a fragrant lullaby. And this one has grown on me on its own, but in the bedroom I tend to do 2 cubes at a time. Now I only ever used to do 1, but I don't know, I never got the same performance from just 1 cube. So as I ended up with 3 cubes of this left, that was how I decided to mix it with this, just to see how it worked, and it did work really, really well. So yes, that's it for this week. Sort of normal services resumed. I am now back for holidays. I don't have another holiday booked for a while. Certainly not until I go away for my birthday in June. However, I am at my parents' this weekend doing some DIY for them. So I will definitely do a What I've Warmed Wednesday next week, but it probably will be a shortened, smaller version of this. That said, there are quite a few waxes that are ready to be changed now, and yeah, I do want to try and finish a few of these off. So even though I do want to try and start now focusing on some of the non-scenty waxes, there are some now like Shut Eye, Whiting Cactus, Pineapple Rose that will end up being mixed to try and get rid of them this month, as that's one of my challenges, to get rid of ones that are almost gone or I don't like, so I want gone. But yes, I think I probably have rambled through that a bit, partly because I'm tired and I want to go and eat, because I haven't long got home from running and I've just had a shower, and yeah, I just want to go and chill out for an hour now before bed. So yes, thanks for joining me, and until next week, I hope you all look after yourselves, and I will catch you soon. Bye.